Howdy ho, everybody. Did I just quote Mr. Hankey from South Park? Yeah, that's terrible. Fuck it. Keeping it in. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, aDudemanbro, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend, and I hope you got plenty of sun. It's kind of cool. It's community day for Pokemon Go for anyone that plays Pokemon Go or is nerdy out there. I don't know if I discussed that too much on channel, but if you look behind me, I have a bunch of nerd stuff, Game Boy, Super Nintendo stuff. So I'm a big gamer, love games. So this is not that channel for that stuff. So I'm going to get into some of my picks. We have some big things coming up for next week. We have the infamous Tesla battery day. We have quite a few to look at, almost 11 or 12 to actually go through. So I'm going to get to them as fast as possible. Of course, I'm going to put timestamps in the description below so you can skip right directly to the one that you want. If you can leave a like, a comment, smash that subscribe button. If you like my content, that's awesome. It really goes and shows me that everyone likes this kind of content and everything. It really gives me the extra push to make these videos. So, but anyway, let's jump into the video here. First one we're going to be talking about is Party City. Party City has been doing excellent from the first time that I analyzed it, probably about 4 months ago now. At 80 cents, it's went up to almost $4 a few times. Now that we're coming into October, and in the previous few years, October's been a huge month for Party City, with Halloween and everything. I still think it's up in the air about how Halloween is going to be done. There's a lot of whispers being said, but I still think it's going to be small parties and everything that people are going to be doing. So I still think that they're going to be super profitable. And with that, on top of there's been a bunch more insider activity. Just look at these buys from this month actually, and the end of last month, for 2,080 cents, 2,067 cents, a lot of buys, over almost 6.5 million bought in the last 3 months, insider. I see Party City going to $4 to possibly $5 by the end of this year. I still do have a small position from when I first bought it in, so I'm up quite a lot on this one. Just wanted to bring it to your guys' attention because I think this one could be huge, and if you're looking for kind of a pretty risk-free one, I would go with this one. So next one I want to talk about is one that I've talked about on my last video. It's KODK, and that's Kodak. They have been blown up a little bit, for the last 2 days, with that article about the loan not being fake. I see this one next heading to $14. I took a small position on Friday, and I'm going to be continuing to add anything under $12. Honestly, anything under $14, because I still think that this one's going to run, and when it does run, it's going to go fast. It's going to go to 20 plus. So keep an eye on this one and let me know what you think. I am still also on IBIO and ABIO for those catalysts, and I'm going to leave all the videos in the description below for anyone to check them out to see a little bit more in depth and my DD that I did on those stocks. So next one, of course, is one that everyone knows, Tesla. We have the 2020 annual stock and battery day. Tesla's been doing so amazing lately. I'd be very surprised if this doesn't gap up on the open. And on top of that too, I see that it's going to have an effect on a bunch of other EV plays. So I actually pulled out a few. There are so many. I can't do a video on every single one of them. So I brought a couple of my ones that I'm going to be looking at and picking. So the first one is one that I'm still in actually, and I've been adding anything under $3 because I think this company is way undervalued right now, and it's AYRO. They just did a offering at basically $5 a share, 2 months ago. It's almost half of that right now. I do think that the stock is going to be going to $4 or $5 here soon. I have been, like I said, been adding those dips under $3. Actually, under $2.50 has been basically my ad zone. But I think anything under $3 is kind of a no-brainer on this one. I see it going up at least $1.50 minimum. So this is one that I'm going to be looking at for the battery day in the sympathy play with Tesla. Yeah, next one I want to look at is CBAT, and this is another energy stock that actually makes batteries. Some people don't know that, but that they actually do, and it's ran to about $1.30 a few times. This one's, I think, is going to have a very short price action, so there's not going to be a whole lot of room to buy and sell, and it's kind of a little bit more risky play in my opinion. But if you got in, you know, before 80 cents, I know I'm just bringing this to you now. If there was anyone that was in it under 80 cents, you have a really good chance to make in like $1.30, $1.40 plus on this one. It's actually ran to about $1.60, $1.70. I'm probably not going to be taking a position on this one. I think the spread, the amount of money that is possible to make to the risk, it's not there for me, but I definitely wanted to add it onto this one because it's a potential one that has ran a few times. So next one I want to talk about is Solo. This one has been consolidating for a little bit of time, you know, about 2 weeks now. We should start seeing a boom any minute now, and I mean, it could be the battery day that pushes it over. I do think that Solo should be around about a $4 stock. It's ran to about $6 July. I don't think it's a $6 stock. Like I said, around $4 is what I see it at, and it's almost half of that at right now. So take a look out on this one. Also, they just dropped some PR. Solo's known for dropping some good PR, even if a lot of people don't like the design of their actual EV electric vehicles, but they're actually revealing more and more, and they're trying to work on even more types of models for their electric vehicles. So they could have some awesome things in the future very closely. I'm going to be looking at this one and possibly taking a position Monday if it hasn't shot up too much. So next one I want to talk about is PLM. And this one is kind of, a lot of people don't like the company because they haven't done a crap ton in the time that they've been out. I see it as a potential, just a hype play. I think it will possibly go up to $5 plus this week, just based off of the crazy news. Plus, last week they had a huge amount of buys. I'm pretty sure that has to do with next week going into battery day. A lot of people expect this one to go shooting. So I think Monday is going to be very interesting for this one. Just a little while ago, it went to 7 plus. So there's a lot of room for this one to go. It has in the past, with just a little bit of news, has went up a lot. So this is why this one is on a watch list for me also. Another one, which I think is another great company, is POLA, and that's Polar Power. This one has went up to about $4, $5 within the past, and I think, like I said, it's been on an upward trend for sure. And I can see this one breaking $2 plus next week, with just actually gapping up on Monday. I could see it breaking $2, and it's ran to about $4 before, so I would say a high price target on that would be $4. But be careful with these plays too. With battery days, any type of information like this, if the information is bad and Tesla doesn't shoot up, then these stocks will most likely tank. So those are what you're kind of playing, the hype. A good strategy for this is buy in Monday, sell out Tuesday. Get your profits when you know that you're going to have profits, because depending on what happens Tuesday, the stock could go crazy. The stock could go way down. So those are something that you're kind of gambling on right there. I think that's going to be positive, so that's why I'm going to be looking in. But that's kind of a riskier play. This kind of leads into my little spiel. I'm not a financial advisor, just a normal everyday guy who's just trying to bring content and stocks to his community to make everyone, myself and everybody, some cash, you know, so you can live a little bit easier in life. That's what this whole channel is about. It's a learning channel and a growth channel. You know, do your own DD on all these stocks. Don't take a trade that you don't know 100% about the company. That's how a lot of people get themselves in trouble. I'll just leave it at that. Next one I want to talk about is Workhorse, and I actually just covered this in a video that I'm also going to be putting in the description below. Crazy amount of buys last week and going, you know, on Friday. Going into, they have an annual shareholders meeting September 21st, so Monday. That's most likely why all the buys on Friday, and all the good news. They're probably gonna, it's definitely overbought right now, so be a little bit careful if you're not into Workhorse yet. I still think it has room to go up, you know. If not, a lot of people are saying 60, 70 plus. They see Workhorse is doing. I do see long-term Workhorse possibly hitting that. I think with news like this and with battery days, you need to be a little bit careful because, like I said, if the news is terrible, you can see a 10 plus percentage swing down, and that would be a perfect time to actually get in and jump into Workhorse. So be careful if you're not in it. If you are in it, you're probably going to see some awesome gains, which I bought a little bit last week too. So I'm happy about all of the gains that I've seen in the last weeks. Anyway, let's jump into the next one, and that is SPAQ. And this is another one that I covered in a video before. I'm kind of just going over a lot of plays that I'm in slash am holding. This is definitely why, because a lot of penny stocks and other stocks are being overshadowed by the battery days and the EV plays that are going to be next week. I think those are mostly going to be the only ones that are going to be seeing some crazy price action. We might see a couple stragglers, one or two that might go crazy based off of news that drops, you know, during the week that we can't really account for. There might be one or two in there, but like I said in my videos, it's kind of difficult to be able to cover every single stock every single day of the week. You know, I don't want to bring too many stocks to everyone's attention and, you know, overwhelm people. So I like the price action on this one. On the daily, we're actually forming a cup and handle. I see positive, and I see that this one is possibly going to be 18 plus next week. Like I said, I think that this one is undervalued by probably $10 plus. I do think that this one should be a $30 plus stock. It's just hasn't had that momentum as the other EV type of merger acquisition plays, but I think it's starting to gain that little bit of traction. It's went 21 plus in the past, and why it's not there is just, I think, based off the market just being terrible right now. I am in SPAQ also, so I am looking at this one. I see nothing but positive things in the near future and also long term on this one. And once they actually drop a merger date, I could see this one going to 25, 30 plus, especially since we've been waiting for that for a while. I don't think a date has been in stone about when they're going to merge. So the last one I want to talk about is SUNW, and this is another EV type of play based off of the battery days. That's like what 80% of these stocks are. We've seen a lot adding on Friday and last week actually. It's been consolidating for quite a while here. It seems like we broke the downtrend and we're actually in an uptrend. This one has went to about $2 in the past 2 months and whatnot. So I still think that this one will most likely end with $1 plus in September, especially with battery days coming up. There's a lot of good news about this one. This is another one that it's a penny stock, penny land, and one bad article that comes out could drop it to 60 cents and whatnot. So this is only on my watch list. This is another one that's kind of like CBAT, where it's just a watch, where I think the buy to sell ratio of risk is not quite there for me to pull the trigger. I would have to see a very good article or some awesome volume coming in for me to really pull the trigger on this one, but it has potential, and that's why I'm bringing it to you guys. So anyway, that covers the video. I hope you really liked it. Please leave in the comments below, how was your weekend? Also, what stock tickers are you looking at? Is everyone looking at for next week? Are you in Tesla? Do you think Tesla's going to be going up? Do you have any calls or puts on them? Please leave it in the comments below. I love reading those type of comments and everything. I love to respond and talk to the community. It's awesome. Everybody that's part of it is amazing, and I do this for everybody, for you guys, and you know, I want us to be a community that makes money. So anyway, if you want to follow me on any social media, I have my Twitter and Instagram and Patreon in the description below. I'm sorry I haven't really updated too much on the Discord. I had some trouble. I'm not the best Discord / web guy, so I'm still learning about that and getting some things figured out. But it should be dropping soon, and hopefully I will have that all out. I'm probably going to tie it to my Patreon somehow. You'll see an update video as soon as that's live and as soon as I have everything squared away. I also got my referral links in the description below. If you want to set up a new Robinhood account and use my link, you'll get a free stock, and so will I. And if you want to sign up for Webull using my referral link, you'll get a free stock. And if you deposit $100 within the first 30 days, you'll get another free stock, and so will I. All of those extra stocks and the Patreon all goes right back 100% back into my content. I wanted to be 100% honest with you guys. You know, YouTube, I finally am monetized on YouTube. I came up with a video about a month ago that I did get monetized. Not a whole lot of money coming in with that. So all that money is literally directly put back into the content that I make by just buying better equipment, by buying stocks, and I actually have channel idea slash series that I'm going to be coming out with. Actually, it was Finance Daily who kind of dropped a video that's a lot like it. So shout out to him. I'm going to be doing kind of like a giveaway slash community type of challenge. You guys pick the stocks, and I just deposit the money that I make off of YouTube into this account. And it's going to be a year-long thing. After a year, I'm going to pick 2 winners who are subscribers, and they're going to win the amount that we all made together. So if you really would like to see that, please leave it in the comments below and hit that like button. That really means a lot to me. But anyway, that wraps up the video. I hope you enjoyed. I am actually super excited to start the week next week. Mondays have actually... I don't know about you guys, but Mondays have become a lot better for me. I used to dread going into work on Monday, but with all this stock news and all the information I've been getting in YouTube, I've really found a new love for waking up Monday mornings. I'm not sure if everybody can relate to that, but if you can, also leave that in the comments below. That'd be awesome. But anyway, y'all stay classy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Yo.